G'day, I'm Gavin from Hurley's Fly Fishing. We specialise in guided tours throughout Victoria, but we also take groups to Alaska, Chile, bone fishing Christmas Island, and our most popular one, New Zealand. So if that's where you want to go, come in and see us at our stores in Bentley and Lumsden. We've come back the next morning. She was pretty hard going yesterday, but we're back here now. I got here pretty early and we haven't had any rain yet, which would sort of help it. But we're just hoping getting here first go on these fish in the morning might be able to produce some. So with a bit of luck, we can get these flies in front of a few and they'll take them. Now I've just swapped. We've got 3 or 4 fish here feeding naturally, and rising just under the surface. I'll be taking nymphs and things like that. So I've just swapped one of the bottom glow bug for like just a tiny little beaded nymph, and hopefully that'll entice that take. Every time it goes down, you've got to strike as if you're expecting it to be a fish. And sometimes we'll get that thud, thud, thud at the end of it. I'm going to change again. I've just got a couple of, oh, he's just out there and he's literally rising. So I've got it, what I've got to do is get rid of, I've got quite a big bead to get down, but it doesn't look like they're feeding right at the bottom at the moment. So if I just get rid of that heavy fly and put on something a bit lighter, perhaps just an unweighted nymph, which will just be under the surface, that could do the trick. You've got to change with whatever you've, the different circumstances. Don't be set in your ways. Just change anything. Eventually you'll find something that's going to work. Come on, fish. Every now and then you can't cast. I don't know if you can see in there, but all the guides just from the water going in there, because it's so cold, it just freezes up and literally hugs onto your line, stops you being able to cast. So all you got to do is just put that in the water, because obviously this water won't freeze as it's flowing, and that'll get rid of all that ice and make you cast again. Or just there. Oh, yeah. Was too. Got a little scale on the point of the hook. Oh well. There, finally. We've Oh, he's just a little one, but we've had a few fish rising all the way through it and just teasing, and you just begin to wonder whether it's the fly you're casting. You just tend to doubt yourself, and when it does go down, there's a fish on it. Yeah, feel a little bit more comfortable with yourself, I think, because it's pretty cold to be getting up early to not catch any fish. He's only a little one, couple of pound, but just stunning colours. Even the moment he jumped, he was just that really deep brown that they get close to spawning. So they're just great fish, these browns here. And they will be all browns generally that will catch. Being June, that's when they'll spawn, June, July, and the rainbows will be after that, maybe late July into August. So yeah, there won't be too many rainbows in this system at the moment. But still great fish, great fish. It does make it worthwhile to get out of bed. I've put on 2 flies on that. I've had a little nymph because they were rising, so essentially feeding naturally. So I had a little nymph, and trailing that was a little glow bug, and he's taken that glow bug there, which is great. Also, once you can tie them out, and I don't know if you can see, there's just that little glow bug in the side of his mouth there, and we'll get that net under him. And lovely little fish. I mean, he's not the biggest monster. There's some absolute thumpers in here that they will get every year. They'll get ones way over 10 pounds, and that's what brings the crowds here, and a little bit of madness as well. That you can get a lot of people in a short little area. But even still, any fish is a good fish this early in the morning. There you go, just a stunning little colours there, just the browns, these lovely red spots. They darken right up, ready for this spawning time. Oh, that water's cold. That water's cold. So you take your time to make sure he releases properly, and he'll go and have some fun a little bit later. And he'll be good to be catching in a couple of years' time, a bit bigger. That's the beauty about coming to, well, anywhere that we go trout fishing, is that you get to see some outstanding things. And I mean, the bush here, and we're virtually just near Kosciuszko National Park, you've got fantastic animals. It's got everything here. So every now and then, particularly if you're not catching any fish, just take your time, have a look around, and it's just some amazing places that you get to go to. So it's not always just about the fish. How much fun you can have when you're not catching fish. Righto. G'day, I'm Gavin from Hurley's Fly Fishing. If fly fishing is something you want to get into, you want to do a course with us. We'll take you up to New G and we'll teach you how to catch trout. $99, get in touch with us and we'll teach you how to be a superstar fly fisher.